Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Outscored. Got a nice little storm free for all. I usually don't get too many gameplays on this map. And it's weird because this is one of the more balanced free for all maps. This map, Invasion. What are some other ones? Like they're the maps where like the spawns aren't like totally screwed up and people spawn behind each other, like on High Rise or Terminal or something. But usually, High Rise or Terminal that I get the gameplays on, because in those maps I either get spawn raped or I rape the spawns. In these maps I usually just have an average game, but I thought this game was pretty cool. I was pretty consistent. This guy gets teabagged because he tried to commander knife me. But this game was pretty consistent. Like there's no like moment in this game where I'm like not like shooting anyone or any of that. So it's pretty, I don't know, I guess action packed throughout the whole thing. So anyways, the real reason I'm making this commentary is to let everyone know that I have a Twitter account. And the reason I made a Twitter account is because these messages are starting to get harder to respond to, like throughout Xbox and PS3. I get or on YouTube. Like, and don't get me wrong, I love the messages I get from you guys, and I do still read all of them, and I try to reply to as many as I can. But I have 500 subscribers right now, and I hope to only be going up in my subscriber count. Like, I hope to not be losing any subscribers. So as my subscribers go up, there's going to be more messages coming in. It's going to be a lot harder for me to get back to the people who are actually like asking me like legitimate questions and stuff like that. Not that I hate the messages where there aren't legitimate questions. Like I love every message, even if it's just a simple like, "Hey, love your videos," whatever. Because I do get a lot of those, and I really appreciate them. It really keeps me motivated to keep me doing this and all that. But I just thought it was actually started like a couple days ago. I had like 3 unread messages, and I was trying to think of something to reply to this one guy. Like I couldn't think of it, and I just kind of thought, you know what? I just need to make a Twitter. This is getting too hard for me. So I did make a Twitter. I still want messages on this. Like I still want messages over YouTube and Xbox and all that, because those are awesome. Really, like again, it like motivates me to keep going. It tells me that you guys are actually liking what I'm doing, and not that no one like likes the commentaries I'm making. So for sure do that. But I did make a Twitter. I'll put an annotation in the video. I'll put a link in the description. I'll spam it out, don't worry. And yeah, so you guys should for sure go follow me on Twitter. If you guys haven't made a Twitter account yet, it's real easy to do, and it's real easy to like get the hang of Twitter. It took me like 3 minutes to make and set up my Twitter account with the background and everything. So that was pretty cool, I thought. What else is there? Oh, one other thing I wanted to tell you guys, because I know like a couple other commentators do this, is like say I'm ever playing like an Xbox game, and I have 2 other people in my party, and we want to play like a search game or like a headquarters game, but we want like a full lobby. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post on Twitter saying, "Hey, looking for a few players to play headquarters or search or whatever." And if I get like people replying to me, I'll invite you guys. Just that simple. Because usually whenever I play on Xbox, I appear offline just because I know people would join my session. And I'm just gonna say right now, please don't join my sessions, because if you actually do join my session and I catch you, then I'm probably just gonna remove you. So it's probably best that you just don't join my session. It's not worth it, because I will invite you guys to play with you guys. But yeah, so if you're following me on Twitter, it would be like a lot easier to get in a game with me. So if you do want to play with me, Twitter, that's how you're gonna be able to play with me. I'm probably gonna be doing a Twitter open lobby where I'll be posting like the time and date of an open lobby through Twitter, just so all my followers can play with me. So I don't know when that's gonna. I'm gonna do that when I actually have like a decent follower base. Yeah, that's about it. So you guys should probably follow me on Twitter. I know you hear every other commentator say Twitter this, Twitter that, and this is probably gonna be the only commentary I make saying to follow me on Twitter. I'm probably not gonna, like, I'll probably say it like maybe at the end of every commentary, something like that. But it's not gonna be something that I'm totally gonna spam out. Like if you want to follow me on Twitter, do it. I suggest you do it because it'd be a wise follow. But if you don't want to, then I mean, I don't want followers that don't want to be following me, so don't do it if you don't want to. As far as YouTube backgrounds go, if any of you guys can make a background with like 3D lettering, or know someone that can make a pretty sweet background, that'd be really cool, because the last background I had, the drift blur one, it was like I made that in Photoshop in like 10 minutes, and it was really basic. I don't have Cinema 4D, so I can't make like the 3D lettering. So I had like the 2D lettering. It's just a drift blur, and it had like a real basic, like kind of like, I don't know what it was. It was like a fiery design, I guess. I don't know. But if you guys can make me a legitimate background, that'd be really cool. I'd probably subbox you. Um, the background I have right now actually like a lot. It's MW3. I'm starting to get pretty pumped for MW3 too. Like, I don't know. Like a lot of people saying they're not trying to get their hopes up for it just because if they don't get their hopes up for it, they won't be let down. But I mean, if you think about it, if the game is gonna be really good and you don't get your hopes up for it, then you're probably not gonna have as much fun as you would if you did get your hopes up for it. So I'm getting my hopes up for MW3 pretty much because if that game does suck, then like I myself as like a commentator am kind of like fucked because I will have like nothing to commentate over. Because like I know I said I'd probably go to Gears or Battlefield, but I can't really do like I tried to play Gears of War 2, and I fail at that game. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. I'm not able to play that game. As far as Battlefield 3 goes, those gameplays are like 20 minutes, and I'm not going to do a 20-minute commentary because that is really hard. It's hard for me to do a 6-minute commentary, so 20-minute commentary is kind of like out of the question. But yeah, MW3 should be good. Infinity Ward knows what they're doing. I think that's it. So anyways, follow me on Twitter. I'll post the link everywhere. And this has been Outscored. My final score was like 30-6, 30-7. I don't know. You guys will see it at the end. Anyways, I'm out. Peace out, guys.